Okay, so hello. So it's night. So I will have to record your. I'm recording for your continuation of our lesson for the European literature. So for now, we are to talk about the last three. What is it? The last three divisions of the European literature. And to begin with, I am first to share screen. Baka makalimutan ko na naman. All right, so let's move on with this. So again, European literature is the Western literature. Just remember it. Okay, Western literature. And then, so these are the, what do you call this? Among the important modern written works are those more of the language, okay? So those are the languages ang kailangan matutunan. Okay, so first, ito. I hope ito ay sa ulo na. The languages used in Europe in their literature, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Okay, that is 11 European languages. We will have a graded recitation on Monday, hopefully. And let's see kung nakikinig. Just PM me kung ilan. The first question is how many European languages you are to memorize. Again, that is 11. So just PM me 11 European languages. Okay, that is your first one. Next, the division of European, we have the ancient, ito. So supposedly in the ancient literature, sa ulo ito lahat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 influential works in ancient literature. 7, okay? The next, the medieval literature. In the medieval, that is called the Dark Ages, okay? In the Dark Ages, we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's also 7. Okay, we have 7 literary works in the medieval or the Dark Ages and in the Renaissance. So for your assignment in the Renaissance, what Renaissance is, i-chat ito sa akin, okay? Let's see kung sino nakikinig. And that is in number 2. And the Renaissance has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the persons. No? Under the Renaissance literature, we have the persons, we have 5. You must, that is a must. You must memorize those. Okay, so let's move to our next 3. To begin with, we have the 17th century literature. What is the difference of the 17th century literature than the first 3? Okay, so the 17th century was a period of unceasing disturbance and violent storms, no less in literature than in politics and society. So in the 17th century, it's more of the upliftment of the politics and society. The great question of the century, which confronted serious writers from John Donne to John Dryden, was Michael de Montaigne, and sort of, what do I know? This includes the certain, or when we say 17th century literature, we are talking about the age of reason. Okay, because in this age of reason or in the 17th century, it focuses in this. The grounds and relations of knowledge, faith, reason, and authority in religion, metaphysics, ethics, politics, economics, and natural science. Again, in the 17th century, this is about the age of reason. Kung ang medieval literature is about the Dark Ages, this 17th century is about the age of reason. It's more of what, how, when. So there is always a reason for the literature, okay? Next, some monumental European masterpieces were written during this period. You are to memorize these all, okay? So in the 17th century, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 literary works. To begin with, we have Discourse on Methods by René Descartes. Pensis, Blaise Pascal. Complete Essays, Francis Bacon. Leviathan, Thomas Hobbes. I don't know if it is Ephigenie kasi marami naman tayong accent. Jean Racine, Absalom, Dryden. The Tragedy is William Shakespeare. Don Quixote, Miguel de Cervantes. Life is Dream, Pedro Calderon. Paradise Lost, John Milton. Okay. So if I were you, you are to make a list. So your third assignment, make a list of the literary works and its authors from the very first one, from the ancient literature until the last division. Okay, you are to make a list of all the literary works, the authors, and the meanings of those. Okay, for example, in this one, Discourse on Method, René Descartes, Francis Blaise Pascal. Okay, papasa yan sa akin. That is your third assignment. Okay, so sasauluhin ito ng maigi. My question will be like in the graded literature, on the graded recitation, it will be like, who wrote Don Quixote? Then your answer will be Miguel de Cervantes. Ganun lang. Okay, what about the tragedies? William Shakespeare. Yan, ganun lang. Next, let's move with the 18th century literature. If the 17th century is about the age of reason, then the 18th century is about, let's see, the reason and passion. Okay, the respect paid to reason was shown in the pursuit of order, symmetry, decorum, and scientific knowledge. The cultivation of the feelings stimulated philanthropy, exaltation of personal relationships, religious fervor, and cult of sentiment or sensibility. Okay, so with this 18th century, it's about the reason and passion. Okay, well, the 17th century is about the age of reason. Let's move. In literature, the rational impulse fostered satire, argument, wit, plain prose. Okay, it's more of, in the 18th century, it focuses on the novel and satire. Okay, remember that. In the 18th century, it is about the novel and satire. Okay, so the world-class masterpieces were written during this period. We have Robinson Crusoe, A Tale of the Dove, Essay of Understanding, an Essay of Understanding, Encyclopedia, Elegy, written in a country church yard, Candid, Social Contract Theory, poems or poems of a Scottish dialect, the sorrows of young God. Ayaw mapindot. The sorrows of young Werther. A dictionary of English language. Okay, so this is in the 18th century. Sasauluhin again. Okay, sasauluhin. It's more of the memorization. Ganun talaga in the world literature. You are to memorize every author and their masterpieces. Okay, so that is the essence of studying the world literature. And the last one. Oh, hindi pa pala last. We have 4 pa pala. 19th century. In the 19th century, it is about the period of romanticism, symbolism, and realism. Okay, again, 19th century is about romanticism, symbolism, and realism. Hinaan mo ng konti. These literary movements, okay. Itong romanticism, symbolism, and realism, nakikita siya sa 19th century. Okay. So the literary works, oh my God, you have to memorize these all. Okay, you have to memorize these all. Lalo na itong mga nasa unahan, lahat ito ay authors. Okay? Lahat yan ay authors. Si William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, John Keats, Percy Shelley, Lord Byron, Fyodor, and then Jane Austen, Guy de Maupassant. Yan. This is one of my favorite. Guy de Maupassant, Diamond Necklace. Okay. And so on and so forth. And for the 20th century. 20th century is about, let's have a simple definition of unconscious and irrationality. Unconsciousness and irrationality. Okay. And the literary works are these, yung nasa huli, Heart of Darkness, Wizards of Oz, Jungle Book, Rudyard Kipling, everything. Sasaulahin ito. Okay, so for your assignment, again, lahat. Okay, lahat ng author ay isusulat, lahat ng author in the column A, and then lahat ng writings sa column B. Ganun ang gagawin, ha? Column A, authors. Column B, the writings or the literary works. Okay? So, papasa ko ito for tomorrow, for your tomorrow's use, and then para maayos niyo yung assignment niyo. Okay? And then, so, I do guess that could be all. So, let's call it a day. That's all, guys. I will wait for your assignment within your time only, within the time of your class only. Late will always be late. Goodbye.